on the last day of December the Misporum, simply because we want the world to hear. Just as our Jewish brethren are marching in our goods in Jerusalem and in London, in New York and in Boston, here we are in Washington DC, to let the world know that because we are Jews, we hurt and feel with the people of Gaza who are being slaughtered en masse. We hurt and feel and want the world to know that this is not my religion, Judaism. My religion, Judaism, condemns the state of Israel and those crimes, those criminals, what they're doing to the people of Gaza. There's no words to describe the pain. There's no words to describe our frustration at what is being perpetrated in the name of our religion. God help us. The Torah forbids to kill, to steal. The Torah shows and tells us compassion. And the people who throughout history were good to the Jews, the Muslim countries, who protected us, embraced us, and gave us a home. And the Zionists, because they rebel against God, they can commit this vicious evil that is beyond words, beyond any explanation. So we are pleading with the world leaders, please stop buying the narrative of Zionism. Zionism and the state of Israel is anti-Semitism. They are the cause of death. They murder and cause the death of not only the Palestinians, but of Jews. Since they exist as rivers of blood. So who is anti-Semitic? Nobody condones blood, bloodshed, but this people, this Zionism, they are clearly the cause of all the bloodshed. So let us remove this embodiment of evil inside the state of Israel, where we can live once again in peace and harmony. God should help to free our Jewish religion of this cancer of the Zionist state of Israel, so that we can embrace the people of Palestine and they should have back their homes, their dignity, their lives, and we can live together in peace and inshallah sooner nowadays. With the help of the Almighty, we as Jews practicing the Jewish religion have come out here to Washington DC, as we have gone today to Manhattan and to Boston and around the world in England, all because we want the world to see they're being conned. Judaism is not occupation. It's a religion of 3,000 years to be subservient to God. We are forbidden to steal and to kill. We're crying, hurting with the people of Gaza, the mass slaughter. It's being done in my name, in the name of my religion. How dare they take my name, my holy religion, which is peace, to be compassionate, to follow the rules of God. The people who are so good to the Jews, the Muslim communities, they embraced us when we were suffering in the Inquisition and throughout history. And now they're vilifying and saying they're anti-Semites. Anti-Semites is the Zionist state of Israel that's causing hate and bloodshed and a rift between Jews and Muslims. It's unacceptable. Because we are Jews around the world who are true to our religion, we demand, we cry to the world, stop the mass slaughter of the people of Gaza, and give a free Palestine in its entirety so we can live together in harmony like we've had for hundreds of years. Jews in America, we are citizens of the United States. We plead respectfully with President Biden and with the people, the government, all the senators, and so they must do something. How come they're going along with Zionist mass murder? It's not they're supporting Judaism. No, they're supporting death and killing against God, against the Jewish religion. We are crying. We are hurting, and Jews in Palestine are being brutally beaten because they demonstrate against the occupation. This is not Judaism. It's an ersatz Judaism. It's a transformation to nationalism unacceptable by our Torah. Please, President Biden, respect your Jewish citizens. The most largest Jewish communities in Brooklyn, right by Manhattan, they are anti-Zionist. There's not one Israeli flag in our communities. Respect our religion just like you would respect the Pope to speak for Christianity. Respect us. Judaism is not occupation. This is unacceptable. God will bring an end, hopefully speedily and peacefully, to the occupation. Just a minute.
We are here as Eden, speaking for the entire Yiddish people, in the name of Almighty, the Eibishter. We have a special commandment, special obligation to sanctify His name. His name is being desecrated to the most extreme extent right now in the Holy Land. Zionist forces call themselves Israel, call themselves Yidden, call themselves that they are Jewish, but in fact they are going against the basic tenets of Judaism, because according to true Judaism, in exile since the destruction of the temple 2,000 years ago, it's forbidden to have a serene state in exile, even if that state was created with the consent and the permission of the residing nation, and even if that supreme state was empty of anybody, it is forbidden according to the Jewish law to own and to occupy a state in exile, bound by the oaths which state, which come stem first of souls. Thou shalt not awaken love before it has arisen. So what the Zionists are doing right now are not only the desecration of the oaths, the basic Jewish religion in that regard, but they are going against and transgressing the two basic commandments of the 10 Commandments: thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. And they call themselves Jewish. They call themselves, they claim to justify their acts by misquoting the Torah, but really they are misguided and misguiding people around them. And we have to say, in the name of Almighty, in the name of the Jewish people, this is forbidden according to Jewish law. And they do not represent the Jewish people at all, in any way, shape, or form. If you go to the most religious communities all over the world, in Sharim, in Jerusalem, Stanford Hills, in London, in Williamsburg, in New York, you won't find any Zionistic symbol. You will not find any flag of Israel. Why? Why is that? Because the religious people know that Israel does not stand with the Almighty, who do not represent the Jewish people, and they are making the problem of anti-Semitism even greater. They are the ones causing anti-Semitism, because they are provoking the surrounding nations and the Palestinian people against us, because they are the ones that is causing and has caused for over 75 years the hate and the bloodshed on all sides of the conflict. This is not conflict is not a religious conflict. This conflict is merely egoistic Zionist. It's not a conflict at all. It's just an egoistic Zionistic colonialism that wants to overpower another nation. And the peace that has been in Palestine has been crushed by the Zionists. We have living in peace with the Arab nations, not just in Palestine. Muslims, the Arabs have lived in peace for hundreds of years. They were the ones who took us in during the Inquisition and the Holocaust. The Sephardic Jews, they weren't hurt by the Holocaust because they had protection from the Arab nations. We have a special obligation to the Arab lands, the Arab nations, to repay them with kindness, not with hostility and killing and stealing. So if anyone calls you anti-Semitic for speaking up against Israel, or a Jew hater for speaking up against Israel, it's the farthest from the truth. Because in reality, the personification of anti-Semitism is this state of Israel, which is constantly all the bloodshed on all sides for over 75 years of illegal occupation and illegal oppression of the Arabs, Muslims, and also Jewish people on all sides of the coin. There has been bloodshed because of the Zionists. So if we want to have peace, if we want to have a better future, we have to remove this Zionist occupation into entirety.